Good evening, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring this bell. Let's clear out the energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us. Already. So I feel like something, as soon as I picked it up, it was something like was happening, almost like, again, as by normally, But then it was like clarity, a very clear ring. Bottom of the deck, high honor. Maybe somebody is, we did hear a clear ring. So that's some somebody that's of high honor or something that's of high honor, like the truth. Hi Addie, hi behaving, like the truth or something like that. And somebody's getting a message of concern about it because they don't want this to come out. They don't want this to be known. They don't want this high honor, whether it's a person, whether it's information. They don't want it to be known because they know it's going to lead to great fortune. I feel like they know that somebody is of high honor and somebody's really concerned about it because that they know it's going to lead to this person having great fortune. And this person, this false person, is not feeling too good right now because her and her band of flying monkeys are all out in the cold. But this guy, this mature man, he's thinking about it too. And look at him calculating. He's thinking about you and he's calculating. He's calculating how he can kind of come up. Maybe if he starts sending out little, hey, how you? I'm good. I'm just checking on you. I don't want nothing. I'm just checking on you. So, to plant that little seed. So whenever you come up, you think, well, you know what? It was always there. So that you say they was always there and they go on this journey that you worked very long and hard for. But the same journey that somebody who's not good for you wants to come along. And that person that's not good for you, they know it. That's why they're in despair. About secrets that went on in this house, in this family. And now this person has some type of expectation and is concerned because they expect you to be seen as the privileged lady with a gift. Also, they know that there's this wealthy man who's working very hard at something legal. Something legal. They're working hard to make something official. But in order for it to be official, someone is going to have to leave this main male. And this main male may be someone's child. And the reason that they're going to have to make this change, this life shattering change, It's because you're going to find out that someone stole from you. This may be somebody that has to go to prison. Therefore, you're just going to go on your own path. You're going to go on your own way. You're going to live life as if you remember them, love them unconditionally, but from over there. Even though you know that the time is near for a few of them to pass confirmation, a few of them in the family. I kind of feel like there's two of them. There's two of them. No, Sasha. No. Nope. Just go back at the door. No, I'm busy. I'm busy. Just go back at the door. She's like, I really want to go outside and bark. Let me put her outside real quick. But I think there's two women working together. Hold on. Come on, girl. Come outside. Go. Come on. Now she want to come back in. I feel like there's two females, an older one and a younger one, and they were working together. They were working together to try and get some unexpected income, and this was a secret amongst them. So there's so many secrets, confirmation, because there's like, if this is like a family, these two have their secrets, these two have their secrets, these have their secrets, these have their secrets, but then collectively, there's one big secret. And it's about you. It's about you. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, somebody is concerned. This person is concerned because they know you about to come into the money. And they know they're going to be out in the cold. Money. They're going to be out in the cold. Hey, Adrian. Hey, J. Mike. How are you? Yes, somebody's expecting some income. Telling you, they was trying to steal something. They was trying to finagle. They was trying to get up in there. Smooth. They must not watch First 48 because you can't get nothing past, look, the forensic stuff, you can't get nothing past nothing, okay? They be like, and it looked like it was back in 1972 that she had swallowed a piece of Wrigley's bubble gum, chewing gum. What else? I saw something else flip over. Let me look at this way. Yep. Okay. Yeah, something about this wealthy man working hard on something. I'm telling you, these two came out. This wealthy man is working hard on something. Dealing with this, working hard on this relationship to bring like to bring honor to somebody. It's like somebody is of high honor, just them being them. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why my brows. Anyway, just them being their own essence. They are of high honor. Someone sees that. They see that. But see, like Cinderella, the stepmother and the sisters and the stepsisters didn't want the prince to see that in Cinderella. Yeah, high honor. Yes. So this person really wants to kind of court this person. They really want to marry this person. They really do. What's the message? Because they see the value in this person. And then looking at this group like, what's wrong with y'all? You know? Yes. And sitting here thinking about this main male, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't you see who this person is? This person is the best person, is the person in high honor in this entire family or community. This is the, yes, this is the one who is the high honor in this entire community. This is the privileged lady. That is the official person, if you don't know. So the matriarch, that's the matriarch. How can you not see? Like, and this wealthy man is thinking about this main male, like, you know, what kind of, what's wrong with you? What's, you know, what kind, because of the path that this person has chosen, thinking about, wait a minute, this person has chosen a wrong path. And you know what? There has to be a change. There has to be a change in order for you to get this gift. Because if not, you know somebody's going to try and steal it from you. And who would try and steal it from you? Somebody that you would think would be innocent, like your own child. Somebody who would have some type of expectations. They would expect you to do that because you are the parent. What's the message? Anything? Okay. Look, somebody ain't that mature. Somebody is very jealous. Ooh. And a thief too. Oh, but this thief may have to go to the courthouse. Oops, that's too bad. This thief may have to go to the courthouse. I don't think it's to get married though. What's the message? Anything else? Regarding a child. And something about taking this child on a journey. Somebody got a message about taking this child on this journey. Something about what's the message? Good Lord. What's the message? Thank you. Because they felt like this child was going to bring them sudden wealth. That's why they thought that doing something with this child was going to bring them some sudden wealth, and so that's what they worked on. But now this wealthy man is working on something too. Somebody's working on something that has to do with the courts. Working hard, diligently, really studying, like doing a lot of studying at night. And this could be like some attorney or something like that. Working hard, doing some studying at night because they noticed something, or they're having to go through, sift through records or phone records or emails or something like that. What anything else? Yeah, something that this mature woman did wasn't right. She wasn't acting mature. Ooh, and that was against this privileged lady. It could be this privileged lady's child. Yep. And you know what? This other main female who wanted the gift. This other main female wanted the gift because for some reason she thought if she got the gift, she would get this unexpected income. But what she don't know is in the very near future, she gonna be going to court too, and it's gonna be found out that she was a thief as well. She's gonna have to take her own journey, but her own journey is gonna take her to prison. Wow. Oh, what is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? Damn. What's the message, Spirit? Damn. Anything else from this deck? One more. Okay. Now we're talking about this mature man. What did he do? Something about he got a secret too. And he knows about your gift, and he's working hard too. I'm telling you, everybody got their own little angle. What is this mature man really talking about? Something about this secret. What else, Spirit? You got a secret. Anything? Okay. Something about this gift. Yeah, because he's working on something because he knows, but whatever he's working on, it's not going to work out. It is not going to work out. For some reason, he's like trying to help somebody else get some unexpected income. Like he's trying to set things up so, okay, I'll be the middleman. I'll come in. I'll act like I'm just in their corner. And I know you're really doing bad over there. But what I'll do is I'll set things up so that a portion of what this person does goes to you. That way you don't have to worry about working so hard. Something like that. Trying to come up with some secret plan. What's the message? Anything else from this deck? Okay. But like I said, it ain't going to work because somebody getting ready to go to prison anyway. So I guess they won't need the extra money to help them out. They'll be, not unless it's going to be on their books. But this person that's high honor, this person needs to just leave. Make a judgment call. I feel like that's justice. I feel like that's justice. And somebody's going to be concerned because I feel like, you're going to be meeting somebody that wants to marry you, that wants to be in a relationship with you, that wants to husband you up, wife you up. Hey, Tia, how are you? And then that's when everything is going to be changing for you. And it's going to be in a not too distant future. Everything is going to be changing. But all those secrets that went on in that house, that family is, they have, I don't want to say cursed because that's what word almost came out. So I guess I said it, huh? But it's like, you know what? For each of their children, they gave them all these generational curses. Whatever portion, whatever part they played, they gave it to their children. Oh, well, that's too bad. What else, Spirit? What's the next deck? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Pray. Somebody thought that they was gonna be able to get you, and they can't. They feel like they can't help themselves. They feel like, you know what? They feel like you don't see them for who they are. That they are the monster. You don't see the monster within them. They think that you don't know. They think that they are the hunter and that you are the prey. Somebody feels like they can get over on you, like they could do you wrong. And you wouldn't even second guess it because you have so much faith in that person and you would freely do it. You would say, absolutely, absolutely. Even when people have come up against you because someone was green with envy, you've always forgiven them. You've always forgiven them. And it's this person who feels like they know you just good enough, well enough that they can say just the right thing to make you do what they want you to do. This could be a parent. What's the message? Well, you don't have to worry because God is in the building. He has stepped into the building, baby. He said, you ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do is call me. They want a nightmare? Spirit said, I'll give them a nightmare. I'll give them a nightmare they won't ever wake up from. But see, they was trying to give you a nightmare because of your compassion, because of your kindness, because of your empathy. They wanted to put an end to you because they can't stand how you make them look. And once again, with your love conquers all, which is the truth. And you know this has been told to you by God. The thing that you don't understand is that this family doesn't understand this. It's like they constantly try and do these things that they feel like they are obsessed and they can't help but do. I'm telling you, it gives them pleasure to sacrifice you. This is something that they've done over and over and over and over again out of sheer jealousy. Confirmation. And now they're stuck. Hey, Ragnar, how are you? Long time no see. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Something about some instructions, or directions, instructions. Somebody's giving somebody some. You need to listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen up. This. No. You're not listening. I said this, then this, and then this. Do it like this. If you don't do it like this, do it like this. Someone's giving somebody some explicit instructions or directions. Yeah, because the reason they're giving this person the way that they need to do it, the way they need to say it, how they need to approach you, what to wear, so that you will willingly do this. You will willingly go, yes, you won't think anything about it. And you won't be the wiser to know that somebody is actually hunting you, wanting to harm you. But you know what? God is there. God is there. And you have so much faith. God is there and God is watching somebody. and wishes a motherfucker would. What's the message? Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? Hey, Nurse Oasis, how are you today? Ooh, all of that. It's a lot. I'm not going to take all of this. And they're going to be like, hey, like, let's just say you have a nickname, but they haven't called you the nickname in a long time. Let's just say, like, your nickname is Scoop or something like that, you know. And normally they would be like, Susan, da 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 da. But then they say they're going to be like, hey, Scoop, da 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 da. And you're going to be like, they haven't called me that in a long time. Telling you, because somebody practiced. They was told to practice. As long as you practice and stand in front of the mirror, make sure that you're getting it right. Look normal. Make sure that your shoulders look relaxed. Don't look tense. You know, I'm telling you. They're trying something. But you don't even have to worry. All you got to do is just call on God. God is like, you know, like, what you trying to do? Who you trying to mess with? I know you ain't. I know you ain't. Yes, because I'm telling you this, this person, this anti-hero is really trying to strike against you, really trying to harm you. And you know what? It's like this is something that they've been doing forever, as long as you know. You know, and it's something like they feel like they can't control it. They feel like they want to control you, but because they cannot control you, they cannot control that monster within them. Yes. And they don't know that all you have to do is call. I feel like this person, they want you to call them for help. They want to set something up so that you have to call them for help. And that you're going to be so thirsty and so desperate that you're not going to know that they're right there, green with envy, like, yeah, of course I'll help you. And then it ends up being your last day in the light. They want to set something up so that you have to call them. That's why they want this person to get these instructions, these directions, these, get it right, get it right. But this came out like this. This is that call for help with the creator because of somebody else's, madness. But I feel like somebody is giving somebody the side eye now because things are starting to turn around. They're not so obsessed with doing this anymore because I feel like somebody has had an opportunity to kind of look at some things. I feel like maybe Spirit had spoken to somebody and showed them about themselves. Maybe in a prophetic dream, maybe somebody was taking a little afternoon siesta or something like that. And Spirit let that person know that if you continue on this way, the death will come. Spirit had to show somebody. And sometimes that's what it needs. Sometimes it's not that near-death experience. Sometimes it's just having that real, seem like it's so like so awake dream. I feel like this is when this person started really thinking about you and your connection with God, and why you have such high standards and high honor, because of your connection with God. I feel like somebody received the proverbial wake-up call, especially whenever it came to trying to do something to you. And now someone understands why you were and are the outsider, because someone has had a personal experience themselves. Now this person is enlightened. Now they have a certain sense of knowledge. They know what they need, they need to stop, and where the hell they need to go. They're looking at this hunter, and they're figuring out why, as many times as they tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and it's never worked out. It's always because there was something about you that was supernatural. That's why it's never worked out. But yeah, somebody, I feel like they had an awakening. Meaning they got the shit scared out of them. They woke up feeling like, I need to live right. They felt this powerful energy shift just by the realness of that dream. That's whenever things started clearing up for them. That's whenever things started, it's like the madness and all the smoke of the madness started going away, dissipating. That's when this person said that it was time for a change, time to learn something new. Now this person knows that it's up to them to say, back off, voodoo. To tell these other people to back off. But those other people are trying to hold on way too tight. But you know what? They miss you. And now somebody wants to start over. They want to get on the right side of God. And from death comes rebirth. You know, whenever God shows you in a dream how, you know, you may how your life may end, and taps you on your shoulder to let you know, this is you. If you don't get your shit together, this is you. You wake up like, oh, wait, what do I need to do? Wait a minute. What's the name of that street that you told me in my dream? Was that, did you say that was Johnson Street or Johnston Street? Which one was it? Yes. Now somebody's looking for some guidance. Now they want the guidance. You know, because I'm telling you, somebody had a dream. Their ancestors was right next to them talking about something. We are right here, right next to you, laying in your bed. And no, your ass can't go nowhere. So now what you gonna do? You know? They had to let this person know they need to go ahead and heal from whatever heartbreak they were holding on to too tight, which is why they were acting a damn fool. What's the message, spirit? Okay. Mm-hmm. Shit started clearing up. This person said it was time for them to change. And they started telling these people, back the fuck up. Give me 50 feet. Yeah, because it's like, somebody was like, okay, I'm going to tell you one more time. And it was because they wanted them to practice. That's why somebody was giving them the side eye, like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, because the signs were with them already. They started looking at everything. And let me let you know, when they opened up those eyes and started really looking at everything, their ancestors was like, oh my God, it was like a miracle. This motherfucker finally woke the fuck up. They said, damn, they want to give this person a treat. That's whenever they said, time for spirit. It's time to get right. Yes, because this is an important end. And you have a new beginning. Definitely clean up time. And somebody needs to count their blessings that they were given another opportunity. What's the message, Spirit? Count your blessings, baby. Mm-hmm. Telling you, somebody was trying to give some instructions. They was like, no. I didn't say it like that. I said say it like this. Yeah, please don't lose hope. That's what they was trying to let this person know. Hey, it's gonna work. Just do what I said. It's going to work out. Don't even worry about it. It's going to work out. But see, this person knows that somebody needs to try and release their power, because they have to try and release their power, and they have to count their blessings instead, because they know if not, they shit is going to be on the chopping block. Because they know spirit is tired of playing with their ass. Tired of playing with their ass. What's the message? Hey, Nurse Oasis, did I say hello? I think I did. Mm-hmm. Something about some ancient wisdom. Now this person is starting to tap into their ancestors and their spirit guides. Yep. See, before they were stuck. They it's like their chakras were closed, but something happened. Something happened because they was working too hard to try and accomplish something that what they know was not right. Mm-hmm. But something about love being strange. And it was just because of a collision of beliefs, attitudes, styles, or something. They was following the lead of somebody that clashed with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody that was really jealous of you. Somebody that was like scum of the earth. And I just saw that sewer maiden. That's why I said scum of the earth. Yeah, they were following somebody that was not right. Didn't want them to succeed. Didn't like them because they didn't like you. Yep. But they miss you now. Now they miss you. Especially after they had that aha moment. Yes, now that they decided that they wanted to turn over a new leaf, that's all they can think about is you, because they know that you were tapped into your ancestors and spirit guides. And this is why they really want to talk to you. They want to talk to you about this dream they had. They want to talk to you about this dream. They wanna find out if it really means what it really means. But see, they done stuck their foot so far up in it, it's difficult for them just to reach out. You ain't reaching out. But that's all they can think about. That's all they can think about. It's time for somebody to have some powerful personal growth. It's time for somebody to grow the fuck up. Yes. Get over some shit. Aloha healing. Get over some shit. Yes. And come on back down to earth like with the rest of us. Become grounded because the natural world needs you. Like this person has gifts that they're wasting on bullshit, listening to some bullshit, being around bullshit. You know, now this person, they're starting to remember things. They're starting to allow themselves to remember things, and they're having sweet memories. You know, they're because they're starting. They know that you are very clairvoyant. Something. So maybe you gave somebody something, some crystals or something like that, and you know what? They took those crystals, they probably threw them to the side, didn't even worry about them. After that dream, they went and they got them crystals. They was holding them crystals in their hand. They was holding them crystals. They got them crystals. Because they was trying to figure out what you said this one meant, what this one's for, what they couldn't remember, so they was just trying to hold them all, looking for protection. Looking for protection. Let me tell you something. Yes. They couldn't remember exactly what you said, but they had them somewhere and they dug them out, dusted them, blew them off, blew the dust off. What's the message? Anything else from the stack? This. Yep. There's a clear solution that this person has. Once again, this person decided they was going to release their power, that negative energy. They getting ready to release it. Once again, and they know that it's a miracle. But they're looking back and they know that, hey, everything that glitters is not gold because it comes with a tempting offer at a high price. So everything that glitters is not gold. And somebody's realizing that they have to check everything out. Just because somebody said don't make it true. Bottom of the deck. Can't make this up. A radical rebirth. Yes, they want to get as far away from this sacred lust as possible. Like I said, somebody wants to be very grounded. They want to get closer to God. They had them a dream, and they knew it was time for them to surrender. They was like, they woke up like, let me get on my knees and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, you know, they was like scared, shitless, sweating, everything, looking around, hoping that, trying to touch stuff, making sure that they was really awake this time because they tried to touch themselves in the dream and they could feel themselves, but they wasn't awake and they couldn't make themselves wake up. But this time they seeing that they really awake. They're so happy right now and confused. They're happy, they're confused, they feel relieved, but they cannot stop with this dream that they just had. Telling you, it is creating a storm in their life. It's creating something that they've never experienced before. They want to talk to somebody, but they don't know who else to talk to. And right now, there is no communication between the two. So they don't know who to talk to. They just know that everything that they put out there is coming back. All those desires, now that all those desires that they had, now the light is shining on everything that's coming back to them that they put out there. They wasn't thinking about that shit when they was doing it. And see, the thing is, here you were, you had unconditional love. This motherfucker betrayed you, and now this motherfucker has no choice but to look truth in the eye. What's the message? What's the message? See, somebody thought it was cool to play, all my eggs in separate baskets. But now somebody got to heal, and they have to heal, but they got to do it on their own because they did too fucking much. See, you was willing to be right there with them, holding their hands side by side, walk the path together. They looked at you and they spit on your hand, stomped on your foot, knocked you down. So I don't want to walk on no motherfucking path with you. Y'all nasty, skank. And now look at them, looking for a nasty skank. Wondering if nasty skank will walk the path with them. Because they know that whatever you did, you could spin straw into gold. And now this person is kind of fucked up because they don't even have no damn straw. This person has had a very humbling experience. They was dropped from the highest to the highest to the highest to the heights, and they was like, boom. Now all they want is some forgiveness, because talk about being awake. Someone understands all the bullshit that they put out there, everything that they created, everything that they did, and how they fucked themselves without any Vaseline, and then had the nerve to get mad about it. Whenever Spirit said, I was trying to tell you, but I guess the secret's out now, huh? So what you mad for? You did what you said you wanted to do. Did you have fun? Was it worth it? Yeah, and not only that, but you fucked up the relationship. Somebody cut the cord. Somebody said, done. You don't know who you are? And you want to say all this negative shit? You want to do all this negative shit, all this crazy shit, all this wild shit? Like you don't know who the fuck I am? Like you don't know who the fuck you are? Somebody said, bye. Bye. And when that person left, so did their joy. So did their miracles. Like I said, this could be somebody's mother, because you see a woman right here feeding a baby, and miracles, you see that's somebody's mother. See, somebody had to find out the hard way that the reason that you received a lot is because you gave a lot. With you is the good juju. And you loved unconditionally. But you know what? When somebody does too much, sometimes you have to cut the cord. Let that person do it on their own. That's what they wanted. They wanted that radical rebirth. Give it to them. I feel like somebody has something that they want to say to you now. Now somebody wants to speak up. Hey, K Savage, how are you? Working out? Let's see, what did you miss? In a nutshell, same stuff, different day, girl. Let me see, yeah. And see, somebody's not even going to be able to start over. They thought that they was going to be able to, fine, I'll just start over. I'll do this, I'll do that. But they can't. Spirit said, where you think you're going? Was you trying to go somewhere? Spirit said, no, you ain't going nowhere. The Spirit said, what's coming in the harvest is that sacred lust that you thought you got so much joy with. So what that's about was what you about to check out. Oh, hold on, y'all. Ooh, something that you was resisting letting go of. And Spirit's about to be creative with it too. Something about where this person feels safe. Something about where this person feels love or what this person loves. But see, with this cosmic power, this person doesn't understand that, as you put it out there, it's gonna come back. That's that moon power. You never know. You don't know. Because it's the moon. You don't really see it. It's that cosmic power. This person didn't understand that you had that cosmic power, that sun and that moon energy. You was giving them the sun, and they was trying to give you the moon. This person now feels completely naked, like they are all alone and unprotected. And all that giving that they was doing to everybody else, now they're in the need to receive and nobody is giving to them. All that because they wanted to resist you. They wanted to push you away. Now this person understands what they pushed away was their joy. Now they want to talk. But talk about what? If you want to talk, let's really talk. Let's talk about this betrayal. Let's talk about what it was that I had to feel like I had to cut the cord, that you're not able to build anymore. Let's talk about what you did to get creative with this betrayal. Against a mother. Someone who attempted to try and give you everything, who provided miracles for you, who was just so creative with the miracles. This is somebody who gave you life, gave you joy. Like I said, now this person is looking at everything, and now it's like this burning desire that they want to speak up. They feel like they have to say something. It's time for them to say something. This is the season for them to say something because they want to talk about how they hurt themselves while they thought that they was going to hurt you. Anything else in this deck? I saw that resistance card. Yeah, somebody they want to talk about, they want to talk to you now. They want to talk about how worthy you are. They want to talk about how they didn't realize, you could spin straw into gold, that they wasn't thinking straight, that hey, maybe you didn't make a lot, but you gave them everything that they needed. Now this person wants your forgiveness. Now this person understands that who you are, an earth angel. Now this person is filled with grief because you cut the cord, and this person has to start over from the ground up. This person now has to surrender to the truth of the situation they created on their own. Now, after the rubber has hit the road, they see your value. They see your worth. Now that their life is in a complete shambles, now they want to talk. Oh, talk about what? You didn't want to talk all that time whenever you saw someone else was hurting. You didn't want to talk all that time whenever somebody else wanted to talk. But they want to talk because they're feeling overburdened. Let me let my dog back in. Hold on. No. She thinks every time she comes in from the backyard that we need to go for a WALK. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Red Violet, how are you? Yeah, somebody feels really overburdened. Now it's like, because they know they did too much with this group. These people, these haters. They know they did all this gossiping, all this hating, all this bull crap, and the whole time here you are trying to work stuff out, trying to bring them this cup of love. They want to be defensive against you. They don't want to give to you. They don't want to give to you. They don't want to give to you. They want to give to somebody else. They feel that you weren't worthy. This person's talking about they love you, but yet they're your worst enemy. You see what I'm saying? The two don't mix. Now this person's gonna try and come to you with some type of offer or something. See that fish in that cup? Something is fishy because you can't trust it. You can't trust it. Somebody else. Somebody who is an emperor. Could be a business owner too. Somebody who's a leader for sure. And I feel like this person is fair. Something about this person, somebody's going to be sending some type of communication to you about some type of money or family situation, and they're going to tell you they understand why you're alone and why going on why spirit is taking you away. And it's going to be a shock when this person tells you But the thing is, it's like, that's whenever you know you're going to be vindicated for all the hell that you had to go through. What's the message? She goes. Yeah, because let me tell you something. People right now, it used to be you with this in this Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups energy. That used to be you. Out in the cold, depressed, feeling sad, sorry for yourself. I'm not letting you back out there, no. You know, but now people see that's not you, because people see you're fine, you're protected, you ain't sweating nothing. You know, God has you alone. God has had separated you. God had removed you from a situation. People see that you're at peace. You're not sweating those situations. You getting your wish fulfillment. But these other people want you to think that they're getting their wish fulfillment too, but they're not. They're seeing how their greed got them caught up. They didn't know that you were as intelligent as you were. Confirmation. They thought that you was kind of silly. You proved them wrong. Yeah, could have been the family. This family, they've been fighting with you for the longest. Like I said, it used to be you, but it's them now. It's them. They sitting there, this entire family. You got 3 5s right in a row. This entire family. The Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. You know, 3 families three fives in a row with this family. They all going through it. They arguing with each other. They, not getting along. They this, they that, they this, they that. Because you know what? You walked away. You saw your worth. You was like, I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't need this shit. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be over here. Y'all just stay over there, but I'm gonna be over here. You saw your worth and you was gone. Shit, I don't blame you. And spoke your truth. Once you spoke your truth, that's when the wheel of fortune started turning in your favor. And that's whenever everything started coming in for you. You know, Spirit saved you. Spirit carried you to calmer waters. Something's getting ready to happen quickly, and you're not going to see it coming. It's like all of a sudden, like you're going to just meet the perfect person that wants to work with you. This is going to be something that takes off very quickly. I'm telling you, this is going to be something that takes off very quickly. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of romance. There's a lot of hand holding and eye gazing and everything. And this is good because you need to know that this period of your life is over. The worst has already passed. The dawn has already begun. Somebody's looking at you differently now. Whereas before they looked at you like you were nothing, now they're looking at you like you are love, like you are worth love, like you are loving, like you are that wonderful type of mother. And this is somebody who sees that truth now. After this is somebody who fought so hard and tried to do whatever they could to discredit you. They talked bad about you. They called you out your name behind your friends. They were not loyal to you. They cut you out. Now this person is sitting here thinking about the path that they chose to you. that caused that person to want to go in. That caused this person to want to look at themselves, to do some soul searching. Hello, the hummingbird. This person now definitely feels that, yes, they definitely need some healing, especially since they weren't heeding the call. They weren't heeding the call. They got themselves in a situation, especially whenever they felt like they couldn't see that, here you are, this earth angel, and somebody else, it could have been a grandmother, could have been an aunt, could have been, was trying to lie on you and say this and say that and say this and say that. And like a fool, this person believed all of it, but now this person regrets every last part of it. And they regret it because nothing that this person said added up. Nothing added up. So somebody had to get the side eye. Yeah. The judgment call was made. Somebody was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they said it's enough. It's like, I feel like somebody walked away from somebody else, especially in the family. Because they was just, it's enough. It's enough bullshit. Something about some type of communication that somebody has sent. Could have been a Leo, but somebody was, all in their ego and feeling like they could just say whatever. So they sent some sort of communication, and they sent it to some. Sasha, stop. Stop all that barking. Hush. I'm finished. I'm just about finished. Okay, go on in there. Go watch TV. Yeah, but it's like somebody sent some type of communication, and it was strongly worded. It was strongly worded communication, and somebody else saw it. And that's when they started doing some research, started doing some investigating. Somebody else saw it. Or else it was somebody, whether it was like an attorney, a law, somebody saw the law, something like that. How somebody, oh, yes, somebody saw it. And they showing, this is so many, but they showing how when they got that, it's like this was somebody's invitation to, I'm going to do something new. I feel like this is somebody saying, hi, like I'm going to get the final word. I'm going to get the, like the last dig. I kind of feel like that somebody is thinking, I'm going to get the last dig. They're not going to see what's coming. And they're keeping it to themselves. Somebody's keeping it to themselves, and they making a plan. They saying, hey, how about how about this, that, and the other. How about this, that? But see, they secretly making this plan. And what the plan is they want to actually heal the situation. It's like they want to, I don't know if it's return something. Return something or confirmation, return something or someone, or return to somebody who's not expecting it. So, to where it really truly belongs, where it truly, truly belongs. Because I feel like, like somebody, if they got a dog that's not theirs and they kept the dog, but somebody knew that dog belonged to somebody else down the street. So they were just, they got a plan and they said, you know what? So they started walking all the neighborhood dogs. And so they would tell this person, hey, yeah, I'll walk your dog, blah, blah, blah. No, I'll do it for free. I just walk the dogs just like so I can get some exercise. And the person's thinking, you know what? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I get tired of walking the dog. Yeah, I'll just have this person walk the dog. So they call up the person. Yeah, can you walk the dog? Absolutely, I'll walk the dog. And they go over, they get the dog. And so and they don't come back for a long time. And so when they do come back, they go, oh my God, the dog got away. But what they really did was take the dog back to the rightful owner. Yes. Like they took something back to the rightful owner, like they was bringing something, traveling and mhm. Trying to do trying to do a good deed. You know how you trying to do a good deed. You trying to do what's right because you started thinking like, wait a minute, I done all this shit. I probably better get right. Telling you, somebody started thinking I done did all this shit. I probably better get right. Can't make this up because they know their day is coming. I feel like, this is something that they feel like they have to do. They feel strongly guided because of that dream that they need to go ahead and do this. They need to go ahead and do this. Out. Don't go back there. No, this way. Don't go back there. You're going to get stuck. What's the message, Spirit? Mm-hmm. But you know what? Something about this plan. It's like this person came up with this plan by themselves. I'm telling you, I feel like they really had some awakening, and they feel like if they did not, then this was going to be them. That like you done so much shit, you got to get, like God said, you got to get your shit together. Get your shit together, dude or girl. So yeah, I feel like because when I just kind of feel like that is what somebody's plan is to do something right out because of a whole bunch of shit was wrong. What's the message? If somebody had a dream, like they woke up like, oh Lord, I'm not trying to say your name in vain, dear God. I just said it like out of habit. I just say, oh Lord, all the time, but I don't mean nothing by it. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yes, because this person feels stuck right now, but they don't know how they're going to do it. They don't know how they're going to do it, but they feel like they have to get this done. So there's what this person's coming up with a plan. They're coming up with a plan. They're going to come up with the right words to say. I'm telling you, they're going to come up with the right words to say, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen so that it can create this balance. So it can create this balance. But I feel like this person, they may ask you questions about it. They're asking questions about something, and they're asking you because they know you're going to be honest with them. and give them a truthful answer. But somebody's trying to do something. They're trying to put something together. Like they saw a sign that said lost dog or lost kitten or lost iguana. They're trying to do it now. They're trying to clear it up. Bottom of the deck. 10 of materials. Yes, that family card. Oh. Well. You know what? This is the 10 of materials and the Queen of materials, followed by the 10 of inspiration and the Queen of emotions. I kind of feel like this is like a mother that gave a daughter hell. Until this daughter was able to, Spirit took this daughter away to the sun. I mean, like to a better life. And now somebody is sitting here trying to send out some type of communication like, hey, like, remember the good old times, or hey, we're family members, or something like that. And let's heal this whole relationship. I want to heal the family. It's like somebody wants to start something, but it's only to confuse you, and they're not really to block your blessings, have you miss your blessings. That's it. So, but you already know this. You see this, you feel this, because you know who's working together. And trust me, they think that you're a fool and that they're going to get their wish fulfillment, but they're not. They're going to feel that they are very brokenhearted whenever their little tricks don't work. Not on you. You've closed that chapter already. You've already closed it. Hey, Demita, how are you? So, yeah, somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. Hey, Deandra. Well, yes. Sorry, y'all. I'm so glad that you guys are here, though. So glad that y'all are here. What's the message? I sure do appreciate you guys. I really do. What's the message? Thank you. So I think this should be upright, but somebody is awakened. Somebody made a judgment call. Yes. This Queen of emotions. It had enough. Oh, thank you, J. Mike. That Queen of emotions had enough and was like awake now. Yes, awake to who those hidden enemies were. Like she could see right at them. She could see them. She's looking right at them. Right at them. And like I said, somebody wanted her to miss a blessing and so that she would just always be overburdened. Nah. Sorry, sister. Not this one. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, like but this came in reverse. So I feel like this person can see the fuckery that's going on, and so she doesn't miss these blessings. She doesn't take on these burdens. She doesn't allow them to come around, with whatever they're trying to do. Because see, she's got this new relationship coming, and what they're going to try and do, get right up in the middle of it And when they get in the middle of it, they're going to try and cause havoc. So that's why, and they're going to be playing games and all that other bullshit that she's already seen that and already experienced that. So the best thing for her to do is like, nah, I see this and it's over. It's done. You can't trust none of them. Man, none of them. Right. With the page of voices. Looking at everybody close. And somebody looking at her. But you can't trust them. Yes. Ooh. So somebody's looking at her. And they want to cause havoc. And they pissed off because they can't get to her. They can't touch her. Can't touch her. And she stands out. That's too bad. What else, Spirit? Exactly. There are those that you can trust, but you know who you cannot trust. If they did you dirty once, if they did you dirty a lifetime, anything else? I tell you, these cards love going up underneath this chair, boy. I tell you. Hold on. But yeah, no, So you're checking everything out, and I'm telling you, there's something that you don't know. Something that you're not aware of, but you need to be aware of. Somebody's going to come in. They're going to try and act like, and this could be, and what this is the muse of inspiration. So this person's going to come in. I don't want to say. It's like this person is coming in like they want, to balance out a situation, but I don't feel like they really do. I really do feel like somebody's trying to get you caught up in this type of situation. Because once again, this is not just one person doing this. This could be an entire family, But somehow, some way, it's not going to work out because I saw the Chariot and the Ace of Voices. So Spirit is getting ready to carry you away. That's going to be the truth. Get you out of that situation. Whether it's just going to be that, somebody thinking that they're going to surprise you, but you surprise them by not being there. Being on vacation or some shit. Who gets the biggest surprise? Them. What's the message? Yeah, because they're going to try and bring some type of havoc. The 5 of Inspirations. Yep. But I think somebody else is going to be there to kind of save the situation. Because I feel like they really do want to turn things around. And I feel like they really do want to turn certain things away or people away. Yeah, because this person, I feel like they've been holding in really how they feel for a long time. Like they've just been kind of not really, just kind of following the crowd, but really feeling, they're having some emotions there. And now this person, they I feel like they want to make a plan to be more of like a father figure. For some reason, I don't know why, or a positive male role model. Maybe that's the better, a positive male role model. Like taking somebody under their wing. And we got the 8 of Inspiration. It's in the Death card. So I feel like you're going to about to get some communication about something that's ended or someone that's no longer here. And it's going to be something that, you're going to feel it in your heart, even though you may not be in communication with this person now. You are going to get some type of communication that this person is no longer here. Yeah, it's like, for some reason, stuff that they did came back on them. Negative energy that they sent out, they received back. Yeah. Especially whenever your name was cleared. When your name was cleared and everybody could see who you were, that was their last day in the light. That's whenever everybody knew who was actually trying to do what. Hey, Subu, how are you? So, y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. It is 8:30. My little dog is probably like, my mommy doesn't like me. So she's probably just going to jump on me. Love y'all so very much. Thank you so much more. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And Red Violet, I really appreciate you getting everybody riled up in the chat and saying the Christy likes. I appreciate it so very much. All right, y'all. And J Mike, thank you so very much. All of y'all, all of y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening and good night.